The 21-day habit formation theory is popular. It's simple. Start a new habit for 21 days, and it sticks. But is it true? The answer, like many things in science, is more nuanced. The 21-day myth likely originates from Maxwell Maltz's work on self-image. He observed patients took about 21 days to adjust to physical changes. This morphed into a general rule for habits, lacking rigorous scientific backing. Habit formation is complex. It involves our brains, behaviors, and environments. A fixed time frame like 21 days oversimplifies this intricate process. Let's dive into the fascinating world of neuroscience. It provides a clearer picture of habit formation. Imagine your brain as a vast network of pathways. Each time you perform an action, a pathway is activated. Repetition strengthens these pathways, making them the brain's go-to routes. This is the essence of habit formation. The more you travel a neural pathway, the more ingrained the habit becomes. But, and this is crucial, the time to form a habit varies. It depends on the complexity of the habit, individual differences, and environmental factors. A simple habit like drinking a glass of water each morning might form quickly. A complex habit like running a marathon will take much longer. To understand habit formation, we need to understand the habit loop. This loop consists of three parts: cue, routine, and reward. The cue triggers the brain to initiate the behavior. It could be a time of day, a specific location, or even an emotional state. The routine is the behavior itself, the action you perform. The reward is the positive reinforcement your brain receives for completing the routine. This could be a feeling of pleasure, a sense of accomplishment, or even a tangible reward. Let's say you're trying to build the habit of daily exercise. The cue might be your alarm clock going off. The routine is your workout. The reward is the feeling of accomplishment and the release of endorphins. So, if not 21 days, how long does it take to form a habit? Research suggests an average of 66 days. However, this is just an average. Some habits can form in as little as 18 days, while others may take over 250. The key takeaway: there's no magic number. Instead of focusing on a specific time frame, focus on consistency and repetition. The more consistently you perform a behavior, the stronger the neural pathway becomes. Think of it like traveling to a distant star. The journey's duration varies depending on the destination and the spaceship's speed. Similarly, the time to form a habit depends on the complexity of the habit and the effort you invest. Section 5. Neuroplasticity. Your brain's ability to change. The good news is your brain is incredibly adaptable and resilient. It possesses a remarkable ability called neuroplasticity, the capacity to rewire itself throughout your life, adapting to new experiences and learning. This means you're not stuck with your current habits or ways of thinking. You have the power to change them and create new, healthier patterns. Every time you engage in a new behavior, you're essentially forging new neural pathways, creating a new map in your brain. The more you repeat the behavior, the stronger and more efficient these pathways become, making the behavior easier over time. It's like carving a path through a dense forest. The more you walk it, the clearer and easier it becomes to navigate, turning it into a well-trodden trail. This concept is both empowering and encouraging, offering hope for personal growth. It means that no matter your age or past experiences, you have the ability to adopt new habits and make positive changes in your life, continuously evolving and improving. Section 6. The power of repetition. Wiring new neural pathways. Repetition is key to habit formation. It's the driving force behind neuroplasticity, the process of rewiring your brain. Each time you repeat a behavior, you strengthen the associated neural pathway. Think of it like practicing a musical instrument. The more you practice, the more proficient you become. Your fingers learn the movements, the music flows more effortlessly, and what was once challenging becomes second nature. The same principle applies to habit formation. The more consistently you repeat a behavior, the more automatic it becomes. Your brain learns the pattern, and the behavior eventually requires less conscious effort. Section 7. Setting yourself up for success. Practical tips for habit change. Now that we understand the science behind habit formation, let's explore some practical tips to help you successfully build new habits and make them stick. Start small and focus on one habit at a time. This approach helps you to not feel overwhelmed and increases your chances of success. Trying to change too much at once can be overwhelming and counterproductive. It's important to pace yourself and take it one step at a time. Make it specific and measurable. Clear goals give you a concrete target to aim for. Instead of saying, "I want to exercise more," set a specific goal like "I will walk for 30 minutes every morning." This clarity helps in maintaining consistency. This makes it easier to track your progress and stay motivated. Seeing your progress visually can be a great motivator. Find an accountability partner or join a group. Sharing your goals with others can make a big difference. Having someone to share your journey with can provide support, encouragement, and a sense of community. This social aspect can be very powerful. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Recognizing your achievements keeps you motivated. Every step you take towards building a new habit is an accomplishment worth acknowledging. Reflect on your progress and be proud of your journey. Section 8. From couch potato to marathon runner, real-life success stories. Real-life stories of successful habit changes abound, demonstrating the transformative power of consistent effort. Take the story of someone who went from being a self-proclaimed couch potato to completing a marathon. They didn't wake up one day and run 26.2 miles. They started small, gradually increasing their distance and endurance over time. By setting realistic goals, staying consistent with their training, and celebrating their progress, they were able to achieve what once seemed impossible. These stories remind us that change is possible, no matter our starting point. It's about taking that first step, believing in ourselves, and embracing the journey, one step at a time. Section 9. The Journey of 1,000 Miles. Embracing the long game of habit formation. Remember, habit formation is not a sprint, it's a marathon. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way. The key is to approach the process with patience, persistence, and self-compassion. Don't be discouraged by occasional slip-ups. They are a natural part of the learning process. Instead of dwelling on them, view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Embrace the long game of habit formation. Focus on the progress you're making, no matter how small. Celebrate each milestone, and remember that every step you take is bringing you closer to your goal. Section 10. Conclusion. The universe of habit. Change awaits. The 21-day myth, while appealing in its simplicity, doesn't fully capture the complexity of habit formation. It's a misconception that habits can be formed in such a short period without considering individual differences and the nature of the habit itself. The process is a journey, not a destination. Each step you take is part of a larger path that leads to lasting change. It's about understanding your brain, setting realistic goals, and embracing the power of repetition. Consistency and patience are key elements in this transformative journey. Just as the universe is constantly evolving, so too are our brains. Our neural pathways are always adapting and changing in response to our actions and thoughts. We have the remarkable ability to change and adapt throughout our lives. This adaptability is what allows us to form new habits and break old ones. By harnessing the power of neuroplasticity, we can create positive habits that empower us to live healthier, happier, and more fulfilling lives. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Every small action you take contributes to your overall progress. Take that step today and start building the habits that will shape your tomorrow. Your future self will thank you for the efforts you make now. The universe of habit change awaits. Explore it, embrace it, and unlock your full potential. The possibilities are endless when you commit to personal growth and transformation.